Greetings one and all, this is Lloyd Brown and welcome social media family to my vlog with there's not enough superlatives for me to put in this video right about now, you know, because if I start, I'm not gonna stop. Such reverence I have for this brother. You know, I can count on two hands, you know, people that I have on speed dial and we can talk for hours about music and thing, and this brother is one of them, you know what I mean, on the record. Carlton Ogilvie, aka Bubblers, an iconic figure in this thing, and we are talking about his transition from being in the Rough Cut band to being a producer, producing his own material under the banner of New Edge. And New Edge, I do believe, kind of came before you was doing a lot of production work for Jetstar as well, yes. Right?
New Edge was first done in about 1982, but I defunked it afterwards.
Yeah, so I mean, since you recorded the Push for Slim Batson, right, that became a hit, and that was basically featured on one of Jetstar's many compilation albums, the Reggae Hits series as well. So as a result of that, obviously your services was needed from a production standpoint, where Jetstar was basically involved. So obviously we all know about Jetstar and how long they've been going, and the hits we've collectively made under that company. So let's just move on through Jetstar and lead into you becoming a highly sought after producer for upcoming producers. Because I know it sounds kind of weird to say that, but like I stated in a few videos ago, that there are different types of producers. There are producers that knows their stuff. They know their craft and they produce their music. They make the music, they produce the music, record the music and perform the music if necessary. But there are other producers who really want to get into the business of production, but they start off by utilizing other producers' work to establish a particular direction. Because I can't say establish a particular sound, because, you know, like it or not, whatever producer's coming out with certain tracks, I can listen to that track and I know, yeah, that's Bubblers. That's Bubblers. That's Bubblers.
But if you listen, sorry, I don't need to interject.
No, go ahead.
But, if you check it from a producer's point of view, most producers, or I find anyway, most major producers, like on a big level, on a high scale, they have a sound.
Yes.
You know, you're talking from even Janet Jackson and what's their name, the two guys there, what's their name, the two producers,
Jimmy Jam,
they got a sound.
Yeah.
You know, Teddy Riley has a sound.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, if they're all established, they have a sound.
Yes.
You know, it depends. Even R. Kelly has a sound.
Exactly.
So, you know, you kind of, you know, your sound doesn't last forever, but you have a time when your sound maybe become the current lick at the moment. Like, at the moment, it's like Drake. Drake has a sound or his production thing. So that is his time right now.
Yeah.
But I always try to say to myself, I need to create my sound in order to give me some, so, you know, and if my sound comes into the forefront of people leading to, then, you know, I'll establish my sound.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't try to just do any kind of thing, or I try to create when a person listens to it, they go, yeah, Bubbler is that, you know. I try to do that.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. You know, and it kind of harks back to you being in Undivided Roots or Rough Cut, and wanting to be sincere about how you create the Jamaican music,
recreate
that basically influenced you guys in the beginning. So with that, and with that work ethic in place and in mind, and you crafting your sound, you know, enabling you to be a producer of sorts, to being a fully fledged bona fide producer. So with that, and your sound being instantly recognizable, you know, your sound, Mafia and Flux's sound, you know, Mad Professor's sound, Oriwa, Stingray sound with Dilly. You know, everyone's got their own sound.
Yes, right.
But with the surge of new producers coming up now, and I'm using the term producers lightly, but I'm using the term sincerely as to their ambition in wanting to become a producer by utilizing your experience in providing rhythm tracks for all of these other producers. How did that basically, how and when did that come about, and who notably has been working with you or working alongside you?
There's I think of lately I've been doing some stuff for Senator B, and in particular I've been doing stuff with Maskey. Like the last two, 3, 4 tunes.
Right, and that's Masai Judah and Skitler B.
Yeah.
And the funny thing that you mentioned those two, because especially with Skitler and Senator Blessed B, is that they are DJs. They're radio DJs by trade. So, you know, for them making the venture into music production, you know, says a lot about them. It says a lot that they as DJs are recognizing the fact that, you know, that music from the UK needs to be of more quality and more presence within the playlist that is going on around the airways in the UK as well. So how was you basically introduced to them both?
I think they heard of me. You know, I'm in my yard here, minding my business, and I got called for. But I know Masai, the Masai one of Maskey. He used to fix my ADATs from years back. I used to work. I think it's Dream Hire. He used to work there. He was an engineer there. So he used to. I'd come in and he goes, "Yes, Mr. Bubblers." I go, "Do I know you?" He goes, "Yeah, I heard your works. I know your works, man. You work with so and so." I said, "Okay." And he always told me, says, "Yeah, one day I want to call you to do some tunes. I'd like you to do some tunes for me." And he's come up trumps now. He's to go and do some tunes.
Yeah, he's there. They got some boom rhythms at the moment. So, okay, so let's just clarify which rhythms you've done for them. You've done the LOM rhythm, which is the Light of Mine rhythm, which is basically is Dennis Brown from his album The Prophet Rides Again. Right. And what was the other rhythm?
I've done Rock On. Good Isaac's Rock On.
Yeah, that rhythm. So that was going on. And what other rhythms?
I think they've done a rhythm called Private Eye, which is Investigators.
Investigator.
Yeah,
Corner Campbell.
Yeah.
So 3 boom rhythms that Maskey's got out right now with a especially with Rock On and the Light of, they must have like 1,000,001 artists on the, but they're all good.
Yeah,
they're all good. You know what I'm saying? You know, so big up to Masai and Skitler. I can't keep up with you guys, man. But yeah, they're doing good things. They're doing good things, and they're making their presence and the UK fraternity's presence known and felt. And Senator Blessed B from Vibes as well. He's doing wonderful things right about now. A real stalwart supporter of what's going on in the UK as well. So big up to those guys. And yeah, so who else have you worked with?
Well, there's people dare I say it, coming out of the woodwork. I've been doing some stuff with some Christian people. I've done some stuff with Richie Dan. Is a Christian now, so we've done some tunes with him. They're out there circulating. They're doing well for him right now.
Okay.
And there's this girl I just been a lady. I can't remember her name. Her name is Iris. I can't remember her surname, but she was the one who sang with You Boy, that Lovers Rock tune from years back.
That's Revelation, right?
Yeah, Revelation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just come in. She's done a couple of tunes with her here. And she's going to release those soon, you know. And I've just been working with a different array of people. And a lot of them heard that I'm well enough now to do productions or somewhat. So I just be getting stuck in.
I need to make a request to
And I've been doing tunes for Lloyd Brown. Right, okay.
Lloyd Brown, you know.
Lloyd Brown. Yeah.
I need to make this request on Bubbler's behalf because it kind of surprised me that this was the case. But Bubblers has stated to me, I know I'm guilty of this, all right? And I know there's a reason for everything. But Bubblers has stated to me, Lloyd, I've produced so many tunes with you and I've not even heard any of the tunes that you have done. I've heard them once they've gone up to YouTube, some of them when they got up to YouTube and all these things, but I've never actually had a copy so I can basically play and listen to and be reminded of what I have done.
Yes.
So what I'm about to do after all of this is done, after we wrapped up this interview, I am going to show my appreciation and thanks to this gentleman here by giving him my entire album discography.
And that was only because I thump him in the engine and drop on the ground.
Yeah, and you know, it's like...
And he goes, what was that for? And then he goes, oh yeah, I didn't give you no tunes, innit? Yeah.
So he's going to get my entire discography, all of my 21 albums. Obviously, he hasn't played on them all, but that's just my way of just, you know, that's just my small way of just thanking this brother here right about now. So I suggest that all of you producers that has had tunes produced, tunes built by this brother here, please show him some love, man, and just forward the tunes him so he can build up his things. You get what I'm saying? Build up his things, build up his archives. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying in regards to that. So I'm just making it polite because if I leave it to Bubblers, you're going to get all about. So I'm just kind of saving you all of that still. So please, in future, anyone who works with this great icon of British reggae music, please just do the least and just forward him the finished result. You know what I mean? You know, he's not going to basically sell it or what have you. Just let him have it for his
archive's sake.
Archive's sake.
Yeah, you know.
Right. So, yeah. So we're on New Edge. We're on Jetstar. We've done that. And you working with the new talent. Let me just ask you real quick. Of the new talent that you have heard, that you've had the privilege of hearing, you know, on a regular basis, who are you feeling right now, and who would you like to work with? Because I want to send it out there, you know what I mean, and just let people know.
Well, I'm still listening. You know, I mean, there's a lot of new talent, especially I notice there's a lot of women artists now.
Yes.
A lot of women artists.
Yes.
You know, and I'm listening.
Yes.
I still haven't made any decisions on exactly who. I'd like to work again with Cassandra London. You know, and there's one or two other people I've got my eye on. I'm not going to say who's who, because I know might rush me. I'll talk.
Oh, come in the job for that one day, no job for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I know the one. Yeah.
So but there's quite a few. There's a few artists like that, and I noticed there's a lot of women. There's one or two blokes, but there's a lot of women.
and so they should. So they should be. So they should be. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna close off this video for now, and we're gonna get big and serious now, because on the next video, I want to ask Bubblers of his opinions of the fraternity, this thing that we call an industry, where it's going right, where it's going wrong, where it needs to be fixed, and just don't hold back. Just say what you feel, okay? So we'll soon forward on the next episode. So people, stay blessed.